Yo, I'm out of here.
Let me let you in on a little secret on how to make your videos look more professional. Lighting. That's right, lighting can really take your videos to the next level. It can take your videos from looking amateur to looking a whole lot more pro. And today I just wanted to share some lights that I've been using from GVM, and they sent these out to me to try out, but I'm no stranger to GVM. I've been using their stuff for years, and actually, most of the lights in my studio here are from GVM. Now, there's a whole lot of reasons why I like their products, and I'm just gonna share some of my thoughts and feelings on these lights. I'm gonna show you some of the features and stuff and just help you decide, is it something that might be worth it for you? So I'm gonna tell you off the bat that these lights are awesome. I do like them a lot, and if it's something that you are looking for, you definitely wanna check these out. So these are the 800D version 3, and these guys are 6 times brighter than the previous version of these. These guys are 40-watt lights, and the kit that I got came with 2 lights. So currently, I'm using one is my key light up over here, and then I've got this one right here so that we can talk about it and I can show you some of the features and kind of how it works a little bit. But one of the things I like is not only do you get the 2 lights, so you get 2 of these, their form factor is small, which means you can put them pretty much anywhere. You also get 2 light stands, which we need some light stands to put them on, right? So you get 2 of those, and you get this big old carrying case, which is great because you can pack everything up in here and take them on the road or to a project or wherever you might need them. You can just carry them super easily. They're not heavy, they're very light, easy to move around. So that is a huge thing right there. They're not bulky. They're easy to move, and you can really take them anywhere you need to go. So with these lights, they are bicolor LEDs as well as RGB LEDs. So with the bicolor, you go from 3200 Kelvin up to 5600 Kelvin. And with the RGB, you can pretty much do any color that you want. The mounting system on these guys is like your regular lights. On these, you've got your standard end there, slides on top, you tighten it down, and you're good to go. Now, another feature that I like about these a lot, before we even get into the light and all that, is that it can take batteries. So if you look right here, we can plug in 2 batteries, and I actually have 2 right here. Bam, there we go. We got 2 of these guys, and you can just put them on here, and then they're 100% portable. You can bring them wherever you need to go. They take the, these are the NPF type batteries, and it's super easy. Just slide them right on there. And then you're good to go. You can be mobile and take this thing anywhere, which is amazing. I wanted to let you know that currently the price of the 2-pack of these is $249 on Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the description below. You can check that out. But I believe you can also get just one of them if you only need one. And that way you only have to spend about $149 to get just one of them through the GVM website. It might be a little bit different on Amazon, so you got to check. But I'll leave links down below. You can go check them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this stand up here so we can put it on there and talk a little bit about its features. The stand's really easy to set up. It's just got some little screw knobs on it. It extends pretty high if you need to extend it out. It's easy to put on here. We just pop this on like this, tighten it up, can lower it down or put it wherever you need it, and then we're good to go. So the first thing we have when we take a look at this light is the barn doors, right? This is gonna help direct our light on where we want it to go and not have too much spill light into other areas where we might not want it. So we can just open these guys up. There's one on each side. And then this is what the LED panel looks like. You've got all your LEDs here and they're RGB, so you're gonna get all your different colors for it. So let's turn this around. We can see how it works a little bit. So on the back of our light here, once we've got our barn doors open, we're ready to turn it on. We've got a switch down here, and pushing it one way is going to use the power from an electrical outlet, and pushing it the other way is going to use power from the batteries. So we've got the batteries on there. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And you can see, boom, we've got some nice light back there. So on our screen here, we've got a bunch of different information that we can look at. Now, one of the nice things about having multiple of these lights is that you can sync them all together. So I can adjust the settings on this one, and all of the other lights are gonna follow and match up and be the exact same settings. So that comes in really handy when you wanna match your light colors or your settings on your light. So you'll have your channels at the top there if you're on either slave or master down here. And if you don't need either one of those, you can just hit this. You can work it through an app if you want, or you could just put it on rotate and then you can just adjust it however you'd like. So let's just say I put it here on the master setting here. So we've got this big number in the middle, and that is the amount of light. It goes from 0 to 100%. So how much light do you want? Right now we're at 68%. Below that, we have the hue that we're at, and we can change modes by coming down and pressing this button right here, which allows us to adjust the hue, the saturation. So if I just push it, that's going to rotate through the different modes. We've got our saturation there. We've got our bicolor mode right here. So right now it's on 5600. I can make it brighter if I want. I can change the light to a different color if I want. Here we're at 3200. If I move it this way, we're at 5600. I can hit it again to get into the color mode. Now, right now it looks a little light because our saturation is at 0. So if I crank up our saturation knob right here, all the way up to 100%, then we can see we get our colors. So after hitting this knob, it goes back to the hue, and now we can just rotate this and get any color we want. You can see we've got our greens, we've got our blues, pretty much any color that you want, you can get it. And then if you feel like it's too saturated, you can come back to the saturation. You can reduce it a little bit, crank it up. You decide what works best for your particular situation. Now with these knobs over here, you have the ability to change the mode as well as change the channels. That's what the up and down button is. It's going to change your channels for you. And then mode, you can just cycle through the different ways of using the light. For example, maybe you want to use the app. So overall, the light's really easy to use, and I like a lot that I can sync them together. So if I want the same color on my back wall over here, I can just sync them up and adjust it on one light, and they're going to both have the exact same settings. Now there is an app where we can get to some more settings and features on here. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. I've got the app on an iPhone, but I think they make it for Android too. So now what you need to do is set your light to the app setting. And then when you're in the app, you should see it come up on your screen. And then you can go ahead and click on that, and it's going to Bluetooth into that. So now if I come over here, you can see I've got the app, and I'm just changing the light just by using the app. I can change the brightness if I want, or the saturation there, the brightness. I can turn the light on and off, which is nice. Again, I can adjust the brightness of it on the separate screen here. I can adjust the color temperature of the light if I want. There's different scenes. Now, this is where you can access some of the cool features. Now, I don't think you can get to it directly on this light, but in this case, we have lightning here, and you can adjust different settings that you can see in the app here. Maybe I want a cop car, right? Kind of cool. What if you're trying to film a scene, maybe where you've got a cop car? There's candlelight. There is TV, bad bulb, party, disco, paparazzi, explosion, pulsing. Let's see what pulsing looks like. So just a pulsing light, which could be kind of cool. I mean, you can use this in so many different ways. It's really cool. I love having these different options there. You've got fire, so maybe you've got a little fire pit going outside. You're trying to film a video, but you need light on the person. Well, this is going to give that little bit of a flicker, kind of like fire would actually do. You've got a hue loop where it'll just go through different colors. An ambulance, come in, save somebody maybe in a scene that you're filming. We've got a fire engine. We've got SOS, which is going to flash the SOS symbol there in Morse code. And then we've got two different strobes, which I'm not going to do that too much. Turn that off. Oh, it's going crazy there. I'm going to come back to candle and leave it on that for now. But you've got all those different things, and you can even make a custom color scene down here if you want to customize and do your own lighting for a particular scene. And then when you save that, it'll be in the My Scene section here in the app. So overall, a really great light here. Like I said, I've been using these for quite a while, and I like to use these for my background lights, putting the color on the wall or just adding that little bit of extra lighting. But you can even use it as the key light, which is what I'm doing now with one of them that's up over there. So overall, I think GVM did a great job on these. They give out plenty of light. I have not run into any problems with these lights. They are very durable. I mean, I hate to say it, but I've even knocked over some of these light stands and the lights have fallen on the floor, and with some of the older ones that I've got, and they're all very durable. They still all work. They work great. But these new ones, being that they're a little bit brighter than the old ones, being that they're a little bit smaller, the form factor is great. I like them a lot. And I think that GVM is one of those companies that makes a great product, and they've been getting better and better over the years. at a affordable price, right? It's not going to break the bank. It's not as expensive as some of the other lighting companies out there, but you're still getting a super high quality light that does an amazing job. And like I said in the beginning of this video, lighting is one of those things that's going to make the difference between your video looking pro and your video looking Joe or a little amateurish. You ever see that show, Pros versus Joes? Well, this is one of those things that's going to help you be a pro. Lighting, good lighting. So enjoy a few examples here where I use the lights just to film little scenes, nothing fancy, just using the lights in different situations. And a big thank you to GVM for sending these out. Let me try them out. GVM, love you guys. Continue to make those awesome products, and I'm going to continue to buy them because they do an amazing job at a price that's affordable for most people. And I think the quality of the products that you guys are creating is just, it's amazing. It's great. I love it. Love it. So thank you, GVM. And I want to hear your thoughts on these lights or just LED lights in general. What are you looking for? Are these something that's going to work for you? If you're interested in checking them out, hit up that link in the description below. And with that said, enjoy some of these examples, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.